Hello, the game has started and it's my opponent to go first. I have a pretty good opening rack, ectopias through a T. Is there a 7 here? I have the eco prefix. Not seeing a 7. Oh, there's the T that I required. Ectopias. 67. Not a bad second rack. Detainee through this E here. Is there a 7? Opponent bingos. I've got detainer as well. But that would stop one square short of the double word square. Now, what about the S? Andesite. That could work. I don't see a 4-timer. Although that does create X hotspots. Well, there's already one there, so I'm going with this. Andesite. Not a great rack, this one. I have identified a hotspot at J14 across, but I don't see a 5-letter word. Well, opponent's taken that anyway. Now, F takes a T. What about Hout? A TH ending word would be great. Outh is no good. Surface from... No. I might just go with Hout, just to take out the hotspot. And I've got the D for forged. Well, it also probably takes the R, so... Right. Vide, V-I-D-E, if opponent doesn't take this spot, would be a decent score. Keddy would be even more. Opponent does take that spot, no surprise. What about something across the top there, or kited? I need a 6-letter play to latch on to this E. Not emerging. What about Keddy or Jedi? Scores well, but it'll give back about 40 odd points to opponent. Ouch, that hurt. This is an unsatisfactory rack, so I could potentially play Chi here, QI for 31. I do also have Nth for 27, but these rack leaves are shocking. think just get rid of the Q for now. And I've still got nth, but no vowels whatsoever. Got velt here. Could get rid of 4 vowels, potentially. Sorry, 4 consonants. Could get rid of there. What about playing through the A and the E? 19. Looking at perhaps playing the K somewhere through the E, but not seeing a spot for that. Okay, opponent gives me a spot for nth, 22. No vowels, but I do draw a blank. Now, I've still got that ache to play. What to do? Which vowels can I can play through the O? Volk, I could play. That gets rid of 2 problem tiles, and I think I will do this. Volk for 18. I've drawn a U, unideal, but at least I do have some more flexibility with this set of 7. Gov or Vug to get rid of the 3 undesirables. Divulges through an I or an L. That's not going to happen. So, how to get rid of Vug or Gov? Well, I could play Vug and Meg. Just hope I'm not missing a bingo. Perhaps something through the R. Not seeing it. There is also this E to play on to. I don't see that offering much help with this set. So currently it's Vug and Meg, which is a bit of a shame because it interrupts the N as a bingo tile, as a floater I should say. Do I maybe just change GUV? Let's see what opponent does. That'll decide it for me. The other option is dung. I don't mind the V actually, especially since there isn't a second one to come. But I would like to get rid of the U. Wow, opponent bingos with Scholia. And anything through the S? No. Vagued. 39. Now by Sally. think, is Bye Sally good? No, Basali I think might be good. Basali, yeah. Wow, reflow, good bingo by opponent. Now Bailey's I think might be good. This looks like a nice parallel play. Syllabic, syllabus, syllabic, no. Basically doesn't work. Wow, I feel like I'm missing something here. I have the ISH and ISM ending. Wow, I just can't see it, but I know there's something here, especially through these floaters. What about the R? Bailey's doesn't... What about an ILY? Something like scabbily. Through a B or a C? No. Brashily? No. Erasably? No. Rashably? Rashably? Can that... Rashably? No. It sounded wrong. Wow. Just not seeing it. I just cannot see it. Anyway. What to do? I've got to get rid of B and Y without blocking the board. B and Y. ably. 28. I missed something there for sure. What about this rack? 2 I's and a U, not ideal. Unitizers or unitizers, but no N or T available. Suzerain, nope. Z-I, where can I play my Z and I? Z, I could play Z there, but Zine I could play. Utilizers, gee, not working out. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with, there's Ulzies, but no. 32. Okay, what have I got here? Got the ing ending. Issuing, but again, not a bingo friendly board. Ooh, opponent does bingo and takes a healthy lead. Issuing does play here. And wow, I managed to clinch it by 7 points by going out first with the bingo. So thank my opponent there. Let's see what we missed. First play of the game was TE, interesting. Ectopias or Speciate. Well, Ectopias was the only bingo, so glad to have spotted that. Opponent has a great second rack here. Daintier for 86, top score. And then I've also got a Sterling rack and a Sight for 70, also a top score. Forge for 47, nice play by opponent. And Doth, oh, of course, how could I have missed that? Doth and Forget, that is huge. 40-point play. I went with Hout, so that was quite suboptimal. Opponent then has Baum for 43, but goes with Bomb and even more 47. Not 47. Sorry, Bomb was 43, yeah, same score. And then I've got Jedi for 47. Again, that was the top score there. A little bit volatile. Where was Jived? Wow, Jived would have been slightly better because a slightly lower score, but also less volatile. My play did give an easy score to opponent. Wow, lovely rack. Opponent does the right thing. Could have played Temporals. Wow, from TE. Goes with Job. There was also a bingo through the R, Marsport. And Job comes down, and then Chi simming best from this rack. No surprise there. Wow, opponent's got a few Monoester, Sonometer, Conforms. Okay, there were a few Doorsman. Opponent plays Om, and then Volk was on offer. I went with Nth. That's right. Nth there, and then I think I did play Volk later. Opponent's got some bingos to choose from here as well, and goes with Now. So Volk now does come down and keeps the DGS. Opponent's got a fantastic rack there, a whole bunch of bingos, and gets Scholia down. Good score as well, 75. And Vagued for 39 was best from this position. I took a bit of time thinking there might be a bingo there. And now the scores are pretty close. Flowerette, the bingo. A small flower maybe, or flowerette in 2 spots. Yep. Opponent goes with reflow, still a good score, 47. And then I took absolute age over this move. Beastily, feasibly, lesbigay, a bit trickier to spot. Kielbassi, biasedly, wow, biasedly through the E, but feasibly and beastily I should have spotted, so I knew there'd be a host of bingos there. Bilayers, that's another one I should have spotted. So pity to have missed those. Opponent's got yeasting now and goes with ya. So we both missed a few bingos, I'd say. Look at this, cruisies, or that's one that I should have spotted. I have seen that word before, cruisies. And I went with Z. Opponent now has a bingo that he gets down, the highest scoring one on offer. And I have issuing for 77 to win by a narrow margin, but there was also, well, there was suiting as well, extra 2 points, and guising. Guising would have been better because he would have got the G doubled and then the whole word doubled. So guising the optimal play there, but issuing gave me the win because of the count back. Opponent suffered 30-point count back. So that really did help. And final score 488 to 481. So a few misses there, but a pretty good game all up. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.